The OIA protocol process is about much more than just telling a faculty member they've done a great job or not. So what is the protocol? It requires a pre-observation meeting, multiple observations of teaching, a post-observation meeting, and reviewees' signed acknowledgement of the evaluation before it's submitted. This introductory video focuses on the pre-observation meeting. The goals for the pre-observation meeting are to build rapport with the reviewee, discuss their teaching practices and aspirations, determine the type of teaching and when and where to observe, and finally to select an observation guide best suited to evaluate that teaching. You might ask, what do you like about teaching? Do you teach in clinical and classroom settings? What challenges have you encountered? And what are your teaching goals? Discussing aspirations for the PNT process will lead you to determining what type of teaching to observe. If the reviewee seeks promotion on the clinical scholar track, for example, it might be important to include at least one observation of clinical teaching. If the faculty member is on the educator scholar track in a clinical department, you could include observations of teaching in both clinical and classroom settings. You may observe faculty on the research track as they teach graduate students or lab technicians how to design or conduct experiments. Teaching takes all forms. You could observe a lab group meeting where the reviewee will facilitate discussion and offer constructive feedback. Or you could observe a one-on-one meeting between a graduate student and the faculty member where they'll discuss data analysis, and the faculty might guide that learner in determining the next steps in the research process. The final thing you're going to do at the pre-observation meeting is to determine with the reviewee's input which observation guide best suits the kind of teaching you're going to observe. We have many kinds of templates available on the FID website. And by the time you're done with the pre-observation meeting, you both should feel more comfortable with the process. Up next is a video to give you tips for selecting the right template for the observations you anticipate making with your reviewee.